This is my scene for the CprE 557 final project. As before, we have a skybox, which I cannot move out because it moves along with the camera. I now have 5 asteroid objects being loaded. They all have different positions and scales and rotation directions and rotation speeds. So for lighting, there are 2 sources of light. There is a white light and red light. They both move in a circular orbit along the XZ plane. The white one moves clockwise, red one counterclockwise. The white one has a bigger radius, so it does affect the other asteroids as it moves along. The red one has a small radius, it's closer to the center asteroid, so it doesn't really affect the other asteroids very much when it moves. For navigation, we have FPS style controls, so W moves forward, S moves back, A strafes to the left, D strafes to the right. When I click and hold the left mouse button, I can move the pitch and jaw, I can combine them. I can combine the keyboard inputs as well. So if I want to move diagonally left forward, it's WA, WD is forward right, SD is backwards right, A and S backwards left. I can combine opposing directions. I also added, when you click and hold the right mouse button, you can drag the camera. For shaders, I use PBR shaders, which uses several types of texture maps. It's using a combination of albedo maps, normal maps, metallic maps, roughness map, ambient occlusion, specular emissions, and irradiance map. The albedo one is just the basic coloring. Normal applies normal texturing. Metallic gives it a bit of a shininess. Roughness gives it a little bit of elevation and a little bit more noise, so it complements the normal map. It's almost similar to a displacement map, but not quite. Ambient occlusion to handle lighting along with specular. Emission mapping gives it the blue glow. And irradiance mapping, which is similar to environmental mapping. It takes in the texture of the skybox and applies it, blurs it, and applies it as lighting onto the surface of the object. So, an example of what's going on. What looks like a lot of noise going on the surface of this asteroid is really just the reflection at many different angles of the destroyed planet. So you take a close look. It's really just reflecting the planet from a different angle. You can see a bit of a orangey hue. That's because behind me it's just an orange nebula. And this is darker, mainly because there's not much on that side. And all 5 asteroids have their own different rotation direction at their own speed. The animation for the emission is almost linear. Once it fades out, it'll wait a little bit before fading back in. And that's all for my final project. Thanks.